This is my audience. "5 years ago, one of my uncles was diagnosed with a brain tumor. He had been having constant headaches, nausea, fatigue, and sleeping problems, among other things. He refused to go see a doctor because he could not afford to have health care and could not afford the bills. The symptoms worsened and he eventually went to the hospital. There he was told he had stage 3 brain tumor. If healthcare was not so expensive or even free, he would still be with us today. He would have had a family and enjoyed life. Today I want to talk to you about why I think it should be free and how it could potentially save many lives if Americans had better access to healthcare. Healthcare should be free for everyone and it should have better coverage than what it does right now. It would greatly improve the United States economy. According to the virtualwritingtutor.com, providing healthcare would have a huge impact in the United States economy. It would make it stronger and better. Many Americans have different health conditions that can keep them from having a job and working, especially if they cannot afford to pay their bills, and healthcare being so expensive. According to the procon.org, if the government doesn't provide healthcare coverage for Americans, it could lead to many deaths if people continue to go undiagnosed, and the economy would go down because there would be less people in the work field because of their health conditions and injuries worsening and going untreated because of the awful systems we have. According to the census.gov, in 2021, it was estimated that only about 35.7% of people had some sort of healthcare insurance, which is a 1.2% increase from 2020. While only 27.5 million Americans were uninsured, which is a lot of people. Medicaid is very popular among people in working families and Hispanics. Although it is good to have some sort of coverage, it is only useful until you turn 18, and it starts covering less and less as you are older. Another issue is that if you're from a very small town, it's hard to find a doctor that has your insurance, and sometimes it doesn't cover much, and you have to travel out to bigger cities in order to find someone that takes it, and that could be an issue for a family that's unable to travel. Proposing a universal coverage program. According to the healthaffair.org, there is a program being proposed called the Informed Consumer Choice (ICC). This sets standards and benefits and financial portions so that it's more affordable, just like Medicare, but with better coverage. It basically would help people from different economic places, helping them find a good health insurance that helps them and covers the cost of medical bills, medicines, and other things. And it would greatly benefit the government as more people would start working as their medical issues were being helped. But many people are against this. The other side would claim, however, others would say that universal health care would raise costs for the federal government and taxpayers, which is something people are greatly against. Medicare for All, a recent universal health care proposal campaigned by Senator Bernie Sanders, would cost an estimated 30 to 40 trillion over 10 years. This cost would be the largest single increase to the federal budget ever. If universal health care was available, it would help people. People would be able to live in comfort and be able to work, since their health would be at its best, since they wouldn't have to be spending a lot of their paycheck on hospital bills, medication, and other things they need in order for them to feel good. If the government doesn't provide universal health care, many people would be left unable to work because of their untreated conditions, leading to possible death and our economy not being at its best, since less people are able to work. This is why I think it's important that every American has the best coverage possible, no matter their financial situation. If provided with coverage they needed, it would be much easier for them to get treated for their injuries and illnesses.